All right, let's get our stuff started. Hey, that's me in the corner. And Police Quest, where are you? It's somewhere. Ah, no, that's Space Quest. I know you guys all want me to play Space Quest, but I've already played it. Maybe I should move myself a little bit there. Yep. You love the VHS effect. I love it too. It took me a while to get it the way I wanted. But yeah, feels like loading a cassette in. All right. As I said, I don't exactly remember where I was at, but I guess we'll figure it out very soon. Hang on, I just need to get back on my live dashboard here. Okay, good. Done!
Put your right hand in the box.
What's in the box?
Pain. Stop. Put your hand in the box.
Thank you so much for the bits, Asthmatic. One very scary part of the movie Dune. My favorite movie. And that's probably what's going to happen on my birthday stream. I'm going to be playing Dune because I always play this game. For those who are quite familiar with my stream now, probably have seen me play 2-3 times the game so far, with better success depending on the time I played. Okay, Gani, I have to tell you, you have to set it up in Tandy 1000 because Tandy 1000 has three channels instead of one. What kind of game is this? It's an old game called Police Quest. You're in the shoes of a guy called Sonny Bonds, and he is a cop. He's just a cop. He starts as a traffic cop, and he becomes a temporary member of the Vice Squad, if you want. Oh, what kind of game is Dune? Oh, I apologize. But anyways, for people who were wondering what this game is about, that's what it is. Dune is a game based off the movie and the book, called Dune. What? Excuse me. It's a sort of strategic story adventure game. It has its own style. It's pretty cool. Cryos Dune, yes, that one. Not Dune 2. Dune 2 is the strategy game by Westwood Studios, which my friend Kriziek can speed run like crazy under an hour if you. No, not under an hour, excuse me. Under 2 hours if you please the Atreides. Because the Atreides are OP. But yeah, it's a mix of RTS and story. It's loosely based on the movie. It has the weirding modules which don't exist in the book. Last time I played it, I played the voice version, and I got a few surprises because I had never played in 25 years the voiced version. But if I play it on my birthday, it's going to be the good old non-voiced version, and it's probably going to be a speed run ish. A speed run ish, because I'm not a speedrunner. Hey, Tonda! How are you doing, mister? I was watching you play old games yesterday. Old Nintendo games, if I remember correctly. I was a bit all over the place. I had like 3 streams opened. Man, I love that cat. Alright, so let's see. Where were we? Did I mark a... Of course, I didn't... Oh, Judge Palmer. It's nice because the game at least kind of puts the cursor in the last game you were playing last time. Problem with me is that I can't name my save games properly. I'm just awful at that. I know I could be using ScumVM for this, but I really like to have the authentic experience and have a number of save games and be limited to it. No Dune games on GOG. No, No, they're not on GOG, sadly, because I believe they haven't found the people who they should be paying or something. Yeah, I'm gonna be busting some criminals, but this game, I don't know if you guys know, but this game is the most ANAL game ever. Well, not the second one, the first one being Codename Iceman. If you don't follow the procedure outlined by the indoctrination guide, you will have some good surprises. And I will bring up the indoctrination guide in a second. Cops and their rules. You're right. Why do I want to follow rules? What is this manual? No, that's not the manual I'm looking for. I don't even know where the manual is anymore. God damn it. Give me a sec.
I'm not in the mood.
Not
No?
in the mood. Mood's a thing for cattle and love play.
You're right, Patrick Stewart. Excuse me, Gurney Alec. Yes. Thank you so much, Asthmatic. You are awesome. Getting all these quotes from June going. What is the indoctrination guide? Hang on. Police Quest 1 manual. Not cheating. Oh, there it is. Not cheating at all. Open in. Oh, come on. I can't see anything with these glasses. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's what we want. You can't see what I'm doing. Well, you can partially see it through my glasses. Hang on. Zoop. Okay, good. How does it work again? I think you guys can see it now. It's the Lytton Police and
Hey, future dear lad.
What's up?
Somebody just followed.
Nice.
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. Hey, Vicky. How you doing? We're doing some Police Quest tonight. So yeah, it's just a book about being a cop, you know. I showed it a couple of times, but yeah, this is Jim Walls right there with his uniform. It's so funny. Excuse me. Okay, I think I need to change the page. Oh, and then it's like Jim Wall with a beard and no, not Jim Wall, but hey Joy, what's up? You know what happens sometimes that, you know, you're following somebody but you're not really. Or you follow someone and then it just stops following for some reason. Yeah, that picture is great. Hey Gregory, how are you doing? But yeah, I don't know. It's just like you got some police stuff in there. I can't even see the cursor. Oh, there it is. I don't like the way he's holding the gun. Really, he's like, I'm not sure if I should shoot you or something. Hey Grunt, what's up? And I don't know, like, okay, anyways, I went through that document last time, and I also got schooled when I got killed in the jail. So, yeah. I might have to refer it a couple of times, but now that I'm talking, I remember exactly what I had to do last time I saved. You suspect this is not a proper firearm technique. You know what? I know nothing about firearm techniques, Scar Emerald, but when I watch cop movies, they don't hold the gun like this. Like most of the time, they sort of like, you know, they use their hand to keep it stable. So I might be wrong, but I don't know. It just looks like, you know, it's gonna recoil right in his face. You saw a clip of that on your Twitch front page. What did you see? Hang on, guys. I have to. It's like he's holding a plate of sausage. Kind of. Watering the lawn with some bullets. You like to hold it sideways because it looks cool? You mean like this? Like doing a T-pose with the guns? Or like... I don't know. I don't know anything about guns. The grip is important to be sure, but the way you demonstrate it is more like if they are... Excuse me. As I said, I know nothing. If they hold the flashlight. Crap! See, I wouldn't be a good cop. I wouldn't be a good cop at all. Like, when I laugh, I'm starting to make a whistling sound and it pisses me off. You know you're getting old when you start whistling when you laugh. In offhand. Gun with flashlight. Every cop needs a... No. That's not what that's not the way it works. It's a bad cop and worse cop. You don't do any deals with the people. Okay? You give them a bad deal or an even worse deal. You either go to jail or we beat your face. Don't like to play that game? Bad cop, worse cop? Yeah, I know. I know how the police work for the police force works apparently. Oops. Interrogation technique 101. Where's my game now? I just lost everything. Okay, there it is. Judge Palmer. So yes, our mission tonight is to find clues in order to get Judge Palmer to keep the bond. To remove the bond and just keep the guy in jail. This I don't remember his name. The guy that I just arrested. Bad cop, worse cop sounds like a Jackie Chan movie. Definitely. Either you get a karate chop or you just get yelled at for like 10 hours. What do you want? I would rather get the karate chop. Alright, Judge Palmer. I don't know okay, she's... Oh, my cursor. I always forget. So she's gone. She just left me by myself, like a big boy. Apparently, I am supposed to know everything now. Open file. Okay, open cabinet, maybe? Oh, okay. Oh! Whoa, there's like one file that's like... weird. The file drawer contains file folders, each labeled with the name of the case. Oh, that's a good service. That's a good police station. They only have 5 active files. Alien? What about Alien? I'm a bit confused. Oh, that's the Area 51 file. Oh, gotcha. Wait, does this game make you do some paperwork? Yes, it does. At the beginning, when you wanna get promoted, you have to fill out paperwork and put memos in file. You actually, so that's the funny part. You fill out the form. Well, you don't fill it out for real, but you do like right form. But then you have to put it in the memo case, because if you don't, they won't consider your file. It's just a real small city. It's pretty big for a small city, though. Like, to only have 5 open files. I guess it's murders? I didn't even read what it said, excuse me. The file drawer contained 5 folders each. No, I did, okay. Look, files? Like, which file? Look labels? You see nothing special. Take Alien. Take secret folder. AT-Mac, what's up? What's a secret? I don't know these guys. I think take Hoffman file. Alright, so we got Marvin Hoffman, alias Leroy Pearson. Yeah, nice glasses. Hey, you're going deeper. Glasses over glasses. The last folder is Dialad. We have to try that, Tikajia. He's Caucasian, 5'11". He's taller than me. And he's also heavier than me, obviously. Black brown. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell is that? It's just the number 7373. Okay, next. Turn page, maybe? Okay, thank you. Identify marks, scars, tattoo, etc. Tattoo of small flower above left nipple. Okay. But yeah. Yep. Yep. Give me a sec. This guy. Alright. Don't want to see that. Okay. Anyways. Okay, so yeah, bail $500,000. That's a lot in the 80s, guys. Yeah, okay, so he lived in Chicago, address, blah, blah, blah. What do we do with this? 83. He got arrested in 83. That's a lot even today. So back then, like, you know, they're talking serious stuff for $500,000 bail. But let's see, is there other information? Oh, charge: suspicion of murder, auto theft, narcotic possession, evading arrest, concealed weapon, reckless driving. And he's got a expired driver's license. Oh my god, I might have to write that down. Give me a second. Oh, I'm gonna write in notepad. I was gonna take a pen and pencil, but a pen and paper to write that down, but nope. I probably have to search on this. C847763. They want you to do some paperwork in this game. Hey Goroff, what's up? What else? It's been a while. I hope you're doing better. Arrest summary. There's even an arrest summary. You should have a police notebook. Yeah, I don't have anything in hand really quick that I can use as a notebook. I have to use my computer. So, observed without front license plate. Oh, did it? I don't remember. Apparently. Rear plate near match with suspicious 187 VC vehicle. Suspect attempted to evade arrest. Did he? He cooperated with me? Initiated pursuit. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes, he did run away. Initiated pursuit. Felony stop. Suspect in custody. Narcotics seized. Stolen vehicle recovered. Vehicle turned over to narcotic divisions. 5 pounds of marijuana. Estimated value $4,000. Oh, that's a lot of cocaine. Donuts! Moving in a few days. Awesome. It's so stressful. The whole moving part sucks. But when things are in their place, after that it's like it's over. So a Smith & Wesson .45 automatic handgun, serial number SW9764912. We have to search on this gun. It might have been used in another crime. And a black notebook. What else? Vehicle information. Damn, there's a lot of stuff in there. 83 Cadillac DeVille, blue. Original color blue. License LOP 1238. VIN. I don't remember what I wrote for the other save games. 6218. Stolen from Lytton. Registered to Malcolm Washington 234 WOS Center Street and Lytton. Okay, California. Cannabis stores here can't even sell. Well, it's not 4,000K in marijuana. It's like 4K. It's just 4K. $4,000. Not too much, right? $4,000. It's like, I don't think it's. I wouldn't say it's maybe it's about 5 pounds. What else? Oh, we got the two license the two driver's license. Excuse me. Oh, got a hair in my eye. Ugh. The two fake driver license for this guy. And then we're back to the put file back. Am I supposed to look at the other things? Take Justin. Come on. Justin Fletch? Do I need to write the... How do you do that? Take... I want to see the other people. Oh! Oh! I can look at these guys. Look at this guy. He's like... Fred Justin Fletched. Alias Freddy the Freak. Alright. Oh, he's a tiny guy. Like, you know? He wouldn't get a lot of girls on Tinder. 5'3", 219 pounds. Okay. Wants. Purse snatching, assault and battery, narcotic violations, method of operations. Grab victim, bites neck, snatches purse, runs away. I'm just trying to picture myself. And then takes the purse and runs away. Update. Last seen by several witnesses early Wednesday morning. Statements indicate Freddy Justin Fletch was at intersection of Center and 3rd Streets, directing traffic while totally nude. When officers arrived, the freak could not be found. Woo! Alright, that's it. Next. Take Jenkins. It's Nick Cage from that one movie where he was a crazy vampire, and it's possible. Did it come out in 83? James Jenkins, alias Jimmy the Junkie. Okay. 6'4", 160. Wants illegal flight to avoid prosecution on narcotics violations. Last seen heading south like an out-of-control rocket. Oh my god. Do people really write notes like this in a professional environment? That reminds me when I did an internship in nursing. There was a guy that was writing comments like these. It's like so unprofessional. You don't write these things in files. Even if it's like, even if it's not really bad per se, it's not professional. It's not describing an event. I don't know. If I would be a lawyer, I would be like, this is an opinion. It's not a fact. Every office has its mopes. Yeah. It's not a professional. I don't know. I'm not a cop, but if I wanted a bad guy to go in jail, I would do my best to make sure that I have all, I do everything according to the protocol. At least that's how I feel like. Jenkins also wanted for questioning in several West Side daylight burglaries. If arrested, notify Officer James Lucas, Lytton Probation Department. Eventually it gets bad, Joy, but I go with what I do is I pick the suede ones that really take like almost a scraper to take off. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, when I'm done with the stream, I'm like put file back. I said put down. Put down. But yeah, this one is it's NYX liquid suede. Sorry guys, I know you don't care, but it's it's just ladies talking about makeup. What about Malone? Oh, it's a lady. Francis Malone. Or is it? Is it a guy or it's a girl? Or it's a they? You need perfect wholesome lips. Short fat Fanny. Okay, 4'9", 160, black blue Caucasian. Petty theft. Oh, okay, it's a girl. Steals anything she can fit on her body. Unusual trait. Halitosis to the magnitude equal of the breadth of 8 mules. Come on! Come on, Jim! Jim! Oh yeah, just a sidetrack. I mentioned, Jim Walls writing that story and everything. And I wasn't sure if he was alive or dead, but he's still alive. So I apologize if anybody thought Jim Walls was dead. No, he's still alive. Secondly, I was hoping to get an answer from Mark Crow, but he didn't answer my comment about his wonderful art. So, but I looked at his Twitter and he barely ever tweets. So I'm not surprised he didn't answer. But his our other friend is way more active on Twitter.
Thanks for the host.
Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host, Matt. Welcome. I have to put my sound a little bit up because I barely heard it. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, these comments. Approach with caution. Will not hesitate to knock you down and spit in your eyes while she breathes heavily into your face, thereby nauseating you to the point of unconscious. When I read about this game that the stuff is based off real stories that happened to Jim Walls, I assume that it probably happened to him, but it's, putting that kind of comments into real files would be not very professional conduct. I used to break the law and steal, but now I have Watermelon to keep me real. So, okay, Francis. I haven't heard Francis being used for a female, but I guess it can be. And Fanny, I mean, whatever. Is Fanny the short for Francis? Because I've never heard that before. Yeah, short fat Fanny. It's crazy, eh? I'm so curious about this file. Franny? Fanny. You've heard Franny, but not Fanny. Take Watson file. Oh, Francis could be short for Francesca. That's right. It's a very old school name. This game loves butts. Talking about butt, look at that. Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks Mary. Is it Sweet Cheeks Mary? And then there was Hoochie Coochie Hannah. Winford the W. Watson. Winnie the Weasel. Bald brown numerous tattoos. Narcotics, weapon, and armed robbery violations. Has been seen with a junkie hooker known as Big Bonnie. Note, has a large red and blue tattoo of sinking ship on top of head. Of all the places he could have put a tattoo, he decided to put it on the top of his bald head. Gregory. One day, Twitch is going to crack down on all these butt emotes, but they have to approve them, so... Unless it's from a partnered streamer, they have to be approved. I think Mel has a butt emote and she's an affiliate, so it had to be approved. So I guess it's okay. I guess it's not going in violating the Twitch law. All right, so nothing else. Okay, put file back. Okay, so we got all the. Look at last file. Come on. Take file. Which file? Check This is probably like an Easter egg. Did you turn on text to speech for your bits donation? I'm not sure I did, Matt. I'm not sure I did. I have to check, but I don't think I did, just because I don't really know what to expect. For a while they weren't, and it was a weird time. As long as they are clothed and not obvious cracks, which Twitch consider obvious, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, text to speech can be a little bit like, or, you know, when you have somebody write an emote, then it's gonna read the emote out. Twitch needs a fainting couch? What do you mean by that? Like a fainting couch, like people just faint on it? Alright, I guess this one is like a Easter egg, but I don't know what it is. Or take confidential file? Ah, it doesn't know. Closed drawer, really? Alright, what else can we look at? Look board. What's on the board? The bulletin board is filled with terminally boring stuff. We already looked at terminally boring stuff. Alright. Oh, she's back. Sonny, I just got a call from the jail. Hoffman attorney is on his way over there with $500,000 to bail him out. What? Oops. If you found anything that at all that we can use to hold this sucker, now is the time to use it. I didn't have time. I spent too much time looking at all these weird files. Damn it. We need evidence. What is on the desk? Look at desk. She did nothing. She didn't even help me. The desk on has right in and out baskets. A telephone but no nameplate. Aww. Look at baskets. Hey, it's empty. Oh, Jesus, we don't care. Look at map. There's one thing Dora taught me, and it's always to refer back to the map when you don't know where you are. Okay. The department manuals won't help you. Useful? Number to dial. I don't know. Change your mind, eh? What number can I call? Is there numbers in the indoctrination guide? Let's check it out, boys and girls. Do we have phone numbers? We might have phone numbers in there. There's the caught in a real jam. If you tried every possible trick in the book and still can't get anywhere, don't panic. Even the best cops around sometimes get caught dead in their tracks. For this reason, hint books for all the 3D animated adventures are available. You can order hint books for this game using the order form in this package. Hints can also be received by calling the Sierra support line at 209-684-6858 or the Sierra bulletin board service at 209-683-4463. Let Sierra give you just the facts and a whole lot more. Okay, so I don't think we can. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. It's totally 3D. Let's try that. Hang on, guys. Do I still have the PDF up? No. Okay. Let's try that number. 289. Oh, crap. This 289 683. And then what? 6858. 6858. Oof, that was loud. Yes! Hello, Sierra Online customer support. Larry was on board speaking. How may I help you? But hurry up, because I'm leaving soon. We found an Easter egg! What about the other number? You haven't finished your last call yet. Help. Hint books are available for $7.95. Try calling this number to place your order, but next time use a real phone, not this game. At the police course on gathering evidence, if you make one mistake on the test, you are thrown out of the program for life. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. Click. Oh, doom. Let's call the other line. 209. That won't work though, because it's supposed to be a bulletin board. It might make weird noises. This number is disconnected or not in service. Alright. Okay. The left wall holds a keyboard and a clipboard. On the rear wall is a bulletin board, a bookcase, and a large map of the city of Lytton are on the right wall. So I want to take the clipboard, the rake. Take clipboard. You're not close enough. Okay, excuse me. Close enough. Look. Oh, there we go. Alright, so those are the notes that I might need. Yeah, call the cops. Oh, type remove clothes. Yeah, I've done that before, Tikajia, but I'll do it for you guys. Grand Theft Auto. So what am I looking at here? I'm looking at the clipboard. I got tons of stuff here. Grand Theft Auto, 1983 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, black. License, LOP 1238, VIN, CO3456218, stolen in Lytton. But they keep saying it was blue. Why is it black on this? 1985 Yamamama. Yamamama. Okay. Why can't they use Yamaha, but they can use Cadillac? Yes, I love the emos from my good friend Rotten Pappy. Cherry red with saddlebags, license M65789, VIN M09876, blah blah blah. What did you? I didn't say anything about your mama. Well, somebody told her she's cherry red with saddlebags or something. Okay, let's type down the stuff for this Yamama thing, but I don't think it's important. M098765543. That's an amazing number. What is this thing? 10851 VC. I don't know. There's tons of like. Oops. Oh, I think it's the codes. I think it's the codes for the crime codes or whatever you want to call them. Hang on. I think I have them in the indoctrination guide somewhere. No. No. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Vehicle code 18. Okay. VC stands for vehicle code. Okay, thanks, Graphicus. Do we have any vehicle codes in that book thing? Radio code? Oh, there we go. Why did they wrote it the other way around? Any person who drives or takes a vehicle not his own without the consent of owner. Okay, they stole a car. Doesn't matter. Okay, person crime, I think. PC. Penal code 459 is burglary. A Remington rifle. Oh, hang on. That's not the same. That's not the same gun though. But a gun was stolen. I probably should write it down. Stolen gun. R1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Ugh. Jesus, it's like it's the combination to my suitcase. Ladies silk panties, 57 pair, size 4650, blue with zippered crotch. Stolen from the Fancy Pants Lingerie Emporium. What size are these? Like these are men's size, not woman's size. It was the one-armed man. Like there's no. I've never heard of size 4650. Burglary. Hog and dog food taken from Fat Fred's Fat and Feed farm. It's so random and weird. It does sound like something that probably happened to Jim Walls. 9 large-mouthed, belly-busting stink baits stolen from Ching's and cast and cat shit. Cat shit? Sorry, I can't say that stuff, man. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know that stuff. Like is it an age test to see if I'm old enough to understand that? Wedding rings taken from Jesse the jeweler. Catch it? My goodness! Ugh. Jesus. Catch it. Be on the lookout. Dog named Buffy, aka the consumer. All right. Oh, FBI most wanted list. Jason Teselli, known to use the last name Harris and Hoffman. Oh boy. We got some good stuff. This guy is Jason Teselli. Look at his face. Take page. Jesus. Like Dustin Hoffman? I don't know. Oh, no, it's not. It's Marvin. It's Marvin Starman, his first name. No, I love Frank. He's the cutest cat ever. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman, the actor. He plays in Rain Man. I'm doing great. What about you, Graphicus? What about you? All right, we got evidence. This guy is on the most wanted FBI list. The FBI most wanted list. He comes up on this this show. What is it called? This American show where they show everyone? Is it like it's just America's Most Wanted, right? America's Most Wanted. America Fights Back. And they show these guys on the television. And then everybody sees them and then they get caught. With John Walsh, yes. And not America. America's Got Talent. I gotta admit, I'm doing good. If you have any information, we have people waiting for your call that will be completely confidential. And he's just like, you know? And then there's people behind him with phones and it's just like, yeah, do you have evidence? I watched America Most Wanted in Canada because we have some American channels and stuff, and it was always fascinating because they had all this recreation of the crime with actors and everything, and it looked like so sordid and everything. You used to watch it all the time. It was weekly. So and then they had like they were always showing the guys that were on the top, but it worked really well because they caught tons of people with that show. Okay, so last week we showed you this actor playing the part of the criminal. We must remind you that it's an actor. Do not attack this man on the street, please. Almost as good. Oh my God, Matt. Please. Unsolved Mystery and the song. It's so good. It was so creepy. Indeed. It was mysterious. Whoever wrote that song nailed it. Simply nailed it. The original Fugitive show aired in the 60s. The Fugitive. I've watched that. Is that the show where there's a big ball just running after the guys and just like eating them or consuming them or something like that? It was super creepy. Couldn't watch it. I'm like, this ball is so scary. But yeah, okay. So back to the game. We have okay, can I take this page? Take page. Oops. I'm writing in Twitch chat. Excuse me, I have to write in the game. Take page. You don't need it. What? I need it. Whatever. Okay, so I know it's there. I have to write the stuff though. Because it's probably gonna ask me for the warrant. Warrant for Jason Teselli. Oh. You loved Unsolved Mystery would be like, tonight we are investigating a woman who saw Jesus. Come on. In a tortilla. Do aliens exist? A dog that talked. And also a depressing story of a man who lost his... I'm so tired. It's like, come on, yes. Yes, Matt. The sun story are the real one. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, look at that. I have tears coming out of my eyes because I'm laughing too much. Oh, jeez. It was a show in the 60s and then became a movie starring Harrison Ford in... Oh, yes. Okay, you're talking about that Fugitive. Sorry, I was thinking about The Prisoner. The One-Armed Man. Yes. That movie was so good. I loved it. And it was... Who's the other guy that was playing the cop? Yeah, I was talking about The Prisoner, but the cop... Who was playing the cop? Oh my God. I know his name, but I don't remember. Tommy Lee Jones, thank you. We haven't seen him in a bit, eh? Tommy Lee Jones? That was like that was when he was doing like tons of good movies, and then we just stopped hearing about him. The U.S. Marshal. Yeah, it's a great movie. I loved it. Loved it. Last movie was Men in Black 3? Yeah, it was meh. It was kind of meh. Is there anything else on this thing that we can look at? Physical description. Oh, we have a physical description. 5'11", 195, black hair, brown eyes, has a tattoo of a flower above left nipple. Come on! Wanted for the murder of a Colombian national, suspected narcotic runner. Give me a quick second, because my nose is running like crazy. I'll be right back.
Dear lad, check this out. Someone just followed. Thanks.
Hey, I'm not talking! Thanks for the follow, Bulldoze. It's like, blah, 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 blah. What is she talking about? She's talking to herself. What system is this game played on? Tony, it is played on a PC. It's a PC game with DOSBox emulating a Tandy 1000. You turned off your... Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't scream in your ears. My ears are bleeding now. Yeah, sorry. It's because I turned off my mic. I didn't want you guys to hear like the trumpet noise. Yeah. Yeah, a Tandy. But it's not a real Tandy, obviously. The reason why I picked Tandy is because you have the 3-channel music instead of just one, the PC speaker that sounds like a big can. So we have a little bit better music in this version, which makes it a little bit different than other people when they run it. But I do strongly recommend playing, the first AGI games. Play them as a Tandy 1000 DOSBox or ScumVM. If ScumVM has this option, you're going to get a far better experience with the music. With that said, we have the flower tattoo above left nipple as well. So our guy is Jason Taselli. Definitely. Like, that's obvious. And then we are back to put board down. Now, put down. Leave. Go where? I don't know. Put paper down. Jesus. Not here. Ugh. Exit. What is this called? Put board down? You don't need it. Place board back. What software do you use for speech to text? It's called OBS Captions plugin, Max. I believe. I think I provided the link last stream, but let me see if I can get it for ya. I'm now stuck in the clipboard dimension. Yeah, I am. Sucks.
Thanks for the host.
Thanks for the host. Excuse me, I missed that because I was trying to find something. Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host. Ultranova. Hey, sorry. That is a fate worse than death. Thank you, Tanda. Tanda just gave you the link, Max, if you want it. The nice thing about this is if you don't like the captions, you can turn them off through the Twitch viewer, as opposed to people that actually put the captions right inside their OBS screen. Then you're kind of stuck in reading them sometimes, and sometimes it sounds really strange. And I find that these captions are also a little bit more accurate. Picks up my accent way better than the other. You can also customize it to some extent. I haven't tried that yet. But I have to play with it a little bit more, I guess. Put clipboard down, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Yes, we're out of clipboard zone. Thank God. Oh, the user can. Ah, not me. Not me. All right. So I think we know what we need to do there. Oh, take Offman file. So we got the description: physical 5'11", 195, black, brown, Caucasian. And then we have tattoo, small flower above left nipple, same thing. And then we also have the note that says that he also is called by Offman and something else. I forget what, but either way, like this guy needs to stay in jail. Put file down or take file. Is it gonna let me take file? Oh, you removed the Offman file from the drawer. Good. Okay, so I got the file now. And take clipboard. Good. Okay, I got this guy. Take sheet. You don't need it. Yes, I need it. Aha! Okay, there we go. Tattoo of a flower above left nipple. You take the FBI wanted poster, knowing Judge Palmer will find it very interesting. Yes! We gotcha! We got our evidence, boys and girls. So now I can save. I don't know. Evidence collected. I just want to see the other files real quick because I don't know if I have to look at these files in case I run into these burps. Oh, I understand. So when a file is taken out, it sort of becomes garbled. So I suppose the girl has a file she's working on already. That's why. Now I understand. We've already looked at them, so put file back. But yeah, it's full of weird stuff. There we go. Done. The drawner. Alright, we need that girl to come now. I don't know. I am way faster than I was last time. The board is blah blah blah. Oh, she's there now. Sonia just got the call from the jail. Hey Kilgore, what's up? We're playing Police Quest. Patience. Patience, I know. I gotta be patient. We're trying to arrest a guy that what's his name? Jason Taselli? He's a bad guy. He's wanted by the FBI. This guy walks around with some serious confidence. Yeah, you got to. You got to if you want to be if you want to get outside the street cop thing. Kilgore's in jail again? What? Is he in jail? What? $500,000 to bail him out. Like jail? They feed you? Yeah, they feed you. If you found anything at all we can use to hold this sucker, and now is the time to use it. Take whatever you have, get over to the courthouse, and see if you can get a no bail warrant out of Judge Palmer. Okay. She's not coming with me. You take the keys to the undercover car. Nice. Let's go. Let's show our evidence. I'm not sure if I have to use the undercover car though. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. If I use the undercover car, will they know that it's the undercover car? What kind of keys do I have? Whoops. See object. I got Cadillac keys. That's it, right? Cadillac keys, revolver, briefcase, ammunition, Litton Tribute, Hoffman file, handcuffs, and wanted poster. I guess that's it. I gotta use the Cadillac. Look at that car. It's so ugly. Do I have to go around it to make sure that the tires are not... And you know what? I'm just thinking about it. The undercover car is parked with the other police cars, so it's not really an undercover car. Whatever. Oops. Alright, let's get in. Bloop. Look inside car. I just want to see if there's something special in this car. You see nothing special? Open glove box. What's a... Oh. Compartment? You don't need to open it. Okay. Inspect car? Let's try that. Nope, nothing special. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go to the courthouse. Oh, that's the hard part here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You skipped the required safety inspection of your vehicle prior to leaving the station yard. You're now disabled here with a flat tire. No, I didn't inspect the car because it's not a freaking cop car. This game, man. I'm telling you. Okay, let's listen if there's a death music for this. Yep. Yep, I did it. That's my first death of the night. Always check for bombs, yeah. Yeah, because that's so common to get bloody bombs on cars. In a station, in a police station. Alright, so let's check that bloody car that's like parked so close to the fence. You tied your right shoe first instead of your left shoe, and you left the house. You lose! Having performed the prescribed walk-around safety check of your vehicle, you're now ready to hit the street. I'm not hitting the street, I'm going to the courthouse. Jim! Jim!
Hey, future dear lad.
What's up?
Somebody just followed.
Nice!
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow, Craig. Welcome. Make sure engine isn't stolen. We don't know, eh? It could happen. Like, this game is PTSD. Literally. Well, not literally, but, you know. I remember now as a kid why I disliked this game so much. Because it takes... Oh my god, you know what? I don't want to save because I'm just thinking about it now. What if the game tells me I forgot to do something else? Yeah, figuratively. But as a kid, I was scared of this game, like, so badly. Anything that I would try to do, I died. Criminals are bold in cup. Yeah, nice. I just turned too early. But you were compelled to beat it for some reason. Well, that's what I am right now. I'm entirely compelled to beat it, but this game does not want to be beaten. Platoon on the NES is PTSD. It's difficult. I don't know much about the console games because I grew up with a PC, so I know all these games. Well, sort of. As I said, this one I just don't know quite well because I could never finish it. It was very complex. When you're like 6 or 7 years old, it's way too hard to play this game. And I was about that age when the game came out. I don't know. I think there are still games that are really difficult. It's just different. I mean, when you see people play Dark Souls, you have to be perseverant to beat that game. I think there are still games out there that are difficult. It's just that they are difficult, but in a different way. Like, these games, for instance, had very little hand holding, so you had to figure out a lot of the mechanics and stuff. But the newer game focus more on execution. So they tell you what you need to do, but you have to execute it perfectly if you want to win. Is this a floppy game? Yes. Well, I mean, it's on my hard drive, but it came on a floppy disk. A 3.5 or a big... you had a few more if you had the big floppy 5-inch ones. Oh, look at that perfect parking. I almost smashed, but not quite. All right. Let's see if we're gonna be able to get that guy to stay in jail. There will always be someone who says Dark Souls is easy. It won't be me. It won't be me, Kilgore. So I tried the game, and I had a hard time. Okay, so what am I supposed to do in the courthouse? That's the very first time I see this screen, ever. How do you do, sir? May I help you? Yes. How can you do that? Case? Jason Taselli? Hang on. I don't know, give gun? Hey, thanks a lot. Back now, you'll never get it back. But now you'll never get it back. I didn't know. I thought it was like the... A police officer without a weapon is like being up a creek without a paddle. Dude, I don't know. I thought you had to give the weapons, like, because it's a courthouse. You hate the freaking thing? Yeah. Can't play Dark Souls. Like, I'm dead? Yeah, I can't move. I'm dead. Because apparently when you give a gun to somebody, they don't give it back. Can I just ram into the courthouse and just like open the door and like, stop? No? That's what I want to do. Stop in the name of the law. Or in the name of love. Let's interrupt. Let's go and interrupt this case. Oops. Judge Kim Palmer addresses her courtroom. Okay, it's a lady. Oh boy. Silence in the court! Oh, the bailiff is coming. Oh, he's got a big belly. In a firm voice, the bailiff speaks to you. Well, the judge is waiting for you. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to go in like that. For your information, sir, this court is in session. You are most fortunate that I do not hold you in contempt. Oh, I can't do anything. Bailiff, show this gentleman out of my courtroom. As you are launched from Judge Palmer's court, the bailiff bids you farewell. Boy, is your face red? Alright. Oh, I didn't lose the game, but I don't think that's what I was supposed to do. I didn't die. But I'm not taking a chance because I'm sure that it's gonna be like the other time when I'm like, oh, it's fine. I didn't search the man. I can search him elsewhere. And then he killed me. Where's King Graham? I think there is a mention about King's Quest in this game, but I think it might be in the newspaper or something. Give the gun to the judge, Ligger? That's a good idea. Alright, call bailiff? What's a bailiff? Oh, jeez. Can't write this properly. Bailiff? Show evidence, please. Oh, this is the outer reception room of the courthouse. The court's clerk office is behind the glass window to the right. The courtroom is through the double doors. Okay. Talk to clerk. Good day, sir. How may I help you? Get in court. Just do that yourself. What's a Oh, check. That's a good idea. Check in evidence? How can you do that? Give evidence. Give a poster. Hey, thanks a lot. But now you'll never get it back. God damn it. I can't give that guy anything. Yeah, let's call the judge, man. It's so dumb. Give him a kiss, yeah. The clerk's a thief. Yeah, let's try all these things. That's good. That's good ideas, though. Oops. All good ideas that I will try. Look around. This is the courtroom is through the double door. The court clerk's office. Call judge. I'm sorry, but Judge Kim Palmer court is presently in session. Stop session. Call cop. No. Call lawyer. Call prosecutor. Jesus. There's no answer.
Dear lad,
Yeah.
check this out. Someone just followed.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thanks for the follow, the Dallas Texan. Call judge. Come on. Is it because I was too slow? This is the outer reception of the court's house. The court clerk's office is behind a glass window to the right. The courtroom is through the double doors. Yeah, maybe. Recess? What's a recess? Stop. Why do you do that? You can try. You can try Hunter. Show. Hang on. We got some show poster. Isn't it ironic that one of your best piece of evidence was found in your own office? Show file? You see nothing special. Remember what you're here to get. What am I here to get? Ask about bail? Bail. Stop bail. A warrant? Get warrant. Am I getting a warrant? A warrant for what? I can only interrupt the court in session for an extreme emergency. Yeah, emergency? Emergency warrant. Damn. Show evidence. What's an emergency? Well, I mean, it's an emergency. It's an emergency. Emergency! Emergency! Please wait a moment. I sent a message with the bailiff. Yes! Emergency! So that's what I had to say. Really? But I don't understand. Like, I want the warrant for his arrest, but he's already arrested. I'm waiting. It's so long. Quick, man. Quick. Quick. Tell him the judge forgot to sub to your channel for September. I think, when does September end? Soon, eh? The bailiff says Judge Palmer will see you if you can make it quick. Go in the courtroom. Okay, I can go now. Without looking like a noob. Oh, ended yesterday. Too late. Too late. I think you need a warrant to deny someone a bail or something. Judge Palmer strikes the gavel. Silence! I will consider Mr. Bond's request. Okay. Mr. Bond, you may approach the bench. All right, let's go. Mr. Bond, who or what is this warrant for? Says the judge. Oh, crap. Jason Taselli? Who is that? FBI Most Wanted. Criminal? Criminal? Okay. A no bail warrant? No bail warrant? How can you do that? Hey, Northman, what's up? I don't even know what I'm asking for anymore. I said Jason Taselli. Jason Taselli. What's a Taselli? It's that show poster. Alright, do you have any other information? Show case file. Judge Palmer motions the bailiff to retrieve the evidence. You hand the evidence to the bailiff. John Walsh is America's most wanted. America fights back. Your heart races as Judge Palmer evaluates your evidence. You think to yourself, this punk cannot go free. He's not a punk, he's a criminal. The real word is criminal. Judge Palmer scans the items presented and questions. What makes you think these two men are the same person, Mr. Bonds? It's a tattoo. The bailiff and court reporter squirms and choke. Oh, trying to conceal their laughter while you quietly tell the judge your tale of tattoos and nipples. It's not. Why is it funny? Why is it even funny? The guy has a flower tattoo above his nipple. Big deal. You know, you imagine the reporter. He's like, he's so funny. He's got a tattoo on his nipple. Jesus. He did. Jim Walls didn't know about tramp stamps. Alright. The judge attempts to stifle or giggles but fails. The 80s, an innocent time. I agree. Well, this was the late 80s, yes. If only he had a tulip tattoo on his butt. Oops. Judge Palmer whispers softly to you. Well, Mr. Bonds, it appears that your friend has his tit caught in the ringer. It's so funny. It's not even a dad joke. Is it a mom joke? Because she's a girl? Only sailors had tattoos. Yeah, that's right. And criminals. Apparently. That's a granny joke. So I have a tattoo. Does that make me a criminal? Stifling her laughter. Judge Palmer says, congratulations, Mr. Bonds. Your request is granted. But I'm not a sailor, and I'm not a criminal. Here is a no bail warrant issued in the name of Jason Taselli, alias Marvin Hoffman. Bailiff, deliver this to Mr. Bonds and escort him out.
Hey there, thanks for the host.
Thanks for the host, Tom. Welcome. We're the cop tonight again, so I'm getting this warrant. See ya, Kilgore. Thanks for dropping by. Here you are, Mr. Bonds. I hope you are not too late. Taselli's attorney is at the jail at this very moment, attempting his release. All right, let's get out. Apparently, we gotta speed or zoom to the jail. All right, so we were successful at this part, but I needed a little bit of help, just a little bit. Drive code 3? What do you mean? It's just I think the jail is like right in front. I could like run to the other side of the street. I don't even know why I'm using my car. Slam dunk. Like, see? That's the jail. Ow! God damn it. Man using diagonals. Oh, this game. This game, man. This game wants the death of me. Anime rules. I don't watch anime. I'm so sorry. Can I just run the other Free Space 2 is awesome. Can I just run? No, it doesn't let me. I have to check my car before I use it, right? Come on, guys. We need to... Oh! Okay, I got it. Poof. I'm there. Oh, you know what I have to do though? I have to put my gun in the thing. Cop inspects their car every time they go in the car. Criminal use that to spot undercovers. Yeah. For sure, man. Alright. Press button. You push the buzzer. The jailer releases the electronic lock. Hey, Twiggy Skulls. Excuse me. Talking is difficult tonight. Oh, he's... Hey, Sonny. Come over here, says the jailer. I have something to tell you. Uh-oh. I hope you know, Bonds, at this very moment, Hoffman's lawyer is in the front reception area, bailing that worm out. Show warrant. Jesus, warrant. Warrant! You hand the jailer the no-bail warrant just in time to keep Mr. Taselli from returning to the streets. Yes! Did it. Oh man, this is great, Sonny. The jailer laughs. Oh no, he's laughing. Oh man, this is great, Sonny. I know. I hope you know this will slam the old boy's orifice shut. Slam dunk? It will slam dunk him? Or something? I'll be right back. This is gonna blow his attorney's mind. Yeah, which orifice? I assume it's supposed to be the mouth. But is he gonna... is he gonna butt clench all the orifices? That's gonna be some serious butt clenching. Boy, that made my day, Sonny. You should have seen that guy. He started ranting and raving like a little kid who had just his lollipop taken away. It's a weird comparison, but okay. Alright, so I guess I've done it? Okay, cool. What's cool? I guess we're going back to the office now? In an order that might surprise you. Oh, this guy's gonna clench so hard. Oh, guys, you're so funny tonight. You make me laugh so much. Hey, you remove and holster your weapon. Alright, who am I supposed to go brag this to? Taunt criminal? Yeah, let's try that. Taunt criminal. You're a scumbag! Oh, no, it doesn't work. Do I need to do that? Inspect gun? There we go. I think it gave me points. The face. Your departmental issue double action .357 Magnum service revolver is made of fine blue steel and equipped with wooden grips. It can be a cop's best friend. Your handcuffs are stored in a pouch on the gun belt. Apparently looking at it gives you points, I believe. Well, this scumbag is in jail and he's gonna stay there. We've done it. Now, I need to go somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know. Criminal in jail. That's better than the usual save games I have, so. Sonny got oops. Sorry, my chat is kind of weird. A good I know nothing about guns, okay? I know it's like the 50th time I say it, but I know nothing about guns. Oops. Hey! Get back there, dude. Alright. We are back to the station. Oh! Uh-oh. It looks like Laura is waiting for you. You wonder what's up. Uh-oh. Hold on, Sonny. We've got work to do. Oh, okay, let's go. Alright. What does she want? Okay. Sonny, one of my informants just told me a drug deal is going down soon in Lytton City Park, says Laura, getting into your car. Lieutenant Morgan wants us to stake it out and see what we can do. You just pointed at bad people and makes them go away. Yeah, apparently that's what guns are supposed to do, like deter. Alright, we gotta go to the park. I know where the park is. This game, man. This game. This game is so Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Alright. It's back to driving school for you, Sonny. I'm not even responsible. This guy was turning. Just a minor fender bender. I wasn't the one turning. There was no stop sign. There's no stop sign in this game anyways. Ugh. This game took you a month to beat as a kid? That's pretty good. I've never beaten it as a kid. Never. Like, I had a few save games from... So I had a copy. And it came, you know, a friend that played it. And he had a few save games here and there. But every same game we loaded, we had no idea what to do. So essentially, it was just driving around. It was a driving simulator. More than anything else. Or a dying simulator. Because there's so many ways to die in this game. Oh, you had to look a few hints though? Oh. I don't know, like back then you had to call that
Hey,
number.
Diala from the future.
Oof! That scared
We
me.
have a new follower.
Nice!
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Ligurmatic, for the follow. Welcome. Oof. For a second I thought I was gonna hit something. Alright. Come in, girl. We're gonna go and stake out these bad boys. Get in the car. Sorry about the cursor. I always forget. Now I'm gonna do the, you know, the sensible thing, and I'm gonna save. Drug deal, right? We're going for a drug deal. You think dumb ways to die? Yeah, there's so many dumb ways to die in this game. It's crazy. But there's also codename. Oh! You didn't get me that time. That was a big Monka S moment. Very big Monka S. Oof. I think it's slash me, not a exclamation mark. Whew. Whew. Let's go to park. Hopefully nobody turns in my face again. Damn. Nasty. You know, I'm just casually driving, minding my own business, and there's this guy just ruining everything. Not good. Here's the park though. So we got to the park. Oof. Gotta do this the right way. Alright. Okay, we need to talk to her because I don't know what she wants me to do. Drug deal. Dug deal. Drug deal number 2. 2. How old is a game for you to be considered retro? It's a good question. I think the more recent retro game I played was, I would say it would be Half-Life. Half-Life is the most recent retro game I played, and you can argue that it's not really a retro game because the Half-Life engine is still being used for stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess anything before the in the end of 90s is, what I consider retro. But nowadays, games that were in early 2000 are almost 20 years. Yeah. So is retro 10 years old? Is World of Warcraft considered retro? That's a question I asked a couple of times when I played it on stream. You think usually something that's a decade old is retro, at least in fashion? Yeah, Half-Life is really, really that old. It's an old game now. Yeah, Vanilla WoW is 2004, 2005. That's like just 5 years after Half-Life. Should we say it's retro? What do you guys think? Like, I as I said, I asked this question before, and I'm not really sure what to answer to that. Let's play the game. Okay, talk to woman, because I don't know her name again. Okay, Sunny, I'll move the car out of sight and monitor you for backup. Backup? How can you do that? Okay. Do I have all the things that I need? I have a revolver. I have briefcase, handcuffs, Cadillac keys, ammunition. Load revolver? Oh, Jesus. Open door. Close door. You know what I don't have? I don't have a radio on me. Do I need a radio? Hey boy. See? I don't have a radio. Oh, Jesus. Hang on, okay? I have tons of save games. Evidence collected, where is that? That's too late. I'm gonna get burned. I'm gonna get burned if I do that. Nope. Hey Juncadia, what's up? I'm wondering, how can I get a radio? I thought I picked a radio up. You got handcuffs in case you meet Hoochie Coochie Anna and she wants to be naughty. Yeah, I know. Criminal in jail. Judge Palmer, is that the one? No. Did I dead end myself again? I swear this game wants, just pick another one up at the cop shop. Yeah, I know. Hang on. Accident investigated. Oh my god, that's like the early game, right? Yeah, that's super early in the game. Drunk driver, criminal in jail. No. No, I can't do that. What if I... You don't need it? Okay, let's try to see if we can do this without a radio, okay? No, we can't do this with a radio. The thing is, I don't know if I can pick one up. Because, no, that's... Oh, Jesus Christ. Night shift. What's night shift? No, that's not the good one. Judge Palmer, no. Criminal drunk driver. I need a save game where I'm... Oh my god. I overwrote all the save games that I had. Drug deal, start. What about start? God. Guys, do I really need a radio? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to sort of speed run this. Don't remember? Okay, let's see. It's gonna be so heartbreaking if I do need one. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna not scream, but I'm gonna be upset. Can't you just drive back to the station? I don't know if I can. Let's try it out. Hang on. Drug deal, right? Drug deal. Nope. Doesn't let me. Nah, she doesn't want to. You want to try without? Well, I guess we have to. Oh, Jesus. So disappointed in myself. Okay, let's do it. Alright, and if I really needed a radio, then I'm gonna have to go through a couple of things, I guess. The old redwood picnic table covered with bird droppings, ants, peanut butter smudges, and assorted initials. Maybe it's in the glove box. I tried to open up the glove box earlier and it said that we didn't need to open it up. Okay, I loaded my gun. And let's go and hide like a moron. Working a stakeout without a radio extender isn't exactly the way they taught it at the academy. You're supposed to be hiding. No one will play the let's make a dope deal with you milling about.
Hey, thanks for following. I'm Dialad from the past. Dialad from the future will thank you in a second.
Hey Mod, thanks for following. Yeah, I don't think I can stick out. So, alright guys, gotta do this again. Alright, what is the save game that is the closest there? Criminal in jail? Let's hope that... No, not that one. Night Shift, eh? Night Shift, I think, is the one that... Well, I'm... Okay, I have to put my sound down. Because I think that that's the bad save game too. The one that... Drunk driving. Oh my god. We're so far. That's not even the good save game. No. We need... Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do this almost from the beginning. Highway time, drunk driver, criminal in jail. Oh my god. This game is difficult. I'm so upset at myself, man. I wanted to finish it, and it's like I'm gonna have to redo almost the whole game. Getting back to where I was. Oh, Jesus. No. Okay, let's go back to Night Shift. I guess that's what I have to do. God damn, it's so far, too. So far. Like, that's like 2 cases from... Can't book anyone on a drunk. DUI? Drinking? And driving? What is this game? What is this game? What is this guy being arrested again for? I don't even know. Drunk driving. Did I write that before? Nope. Walkthrough guides and help from friends. Alright. What are we arresting this guy for? We're arresting him because he drove drunk. BC 231 52. He's drunk. I did it the first. I slam dunked it. Hey, that's hard to inebriated? No. Drugs. Oh, that's the other guy. Excuse me. Or is it? Yeah, that's the other guy. I thought it was the drunk driver. God damn it. Sorry, guys. But I might get killed. Because I don't know if I took his gun away. Oh, okay, that's... No. Oh, okay, that's the good... Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. It's a good save game. Because I had another save game where he shot me. Alright, I'm going through this quickly because I did it the other stream. Blah blah blah. Judy wants to see you in his office. We're going to do that. I'm gonna try to sort of brief you guys on what's happening here. But I also have to remember not to forget anything. Because I could make mistakes just doing my stuff. So every time you go in the city jail, you have to put your gun in that little locker because they might attack you and use the gun against you. And you gotta do close or open door. I'm probably gonna have to take my gloves off because I'm fat fingering so much. And while I'm waiting for that light, I'm just gonna take these off. Oops, excuse me. This guy seems to be confused if he's supposed to stand beside me or behind me. Taking the whole street. Alright, hey! I was like, damn, this guy's not stopping. That was quite the brutal stop. Alright. And I have to not make accidents. So I'm just gonna drive right in the middle of the street. There shouldn't be any problems, right? God damn it, I can't believe it. I'm so upset at myself for this. Alright. Oh, hang on. Put nightstick in car. I have to do this, because if I don't, it's gonna tell me I have to do it. So. Let's, oops. Did I, for a second I thought I closed it. Let's speed this up a bit. Yeah. We're going to go through this. Alright. What do you mean? Open door. There we go. Okay, blah blah blah. Hello Sonny, I have a memo concerning you. Let me read it to you. You have a promotion. Congrats. I'm crying. It's sad. Actually, they laced the letter with stuff. And that's why he's crying. They laced it with mace. Now, it's so stupid. And he gets upset. And you have to go there to read the memo. You can't read it from the other side. Blah, blah, blah. Get transferred. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't remember what I have to do here. I should keep my... You know what? I'm going to keep my radio. That's going to solve my issue. Gotta take a freaking shower. Okay, done. Yeah, apparently regulations force you to do that. Towel. Change clothes. Jesus. Take all. Blah, 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 blah. Do I need to take keys? Close door. What about the keys? Patrol car keys. I have to leave them on the thing, but I'm keeping my radio extender this time around. Alright, I'm keeping this. I have to go to this guy first. Then I have to talk to this guy, and he's gonna be like, blah, 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 nya, nya, nya. Alright, he's talking. He tells me I'm gonna be working on the case that I sort of seen a little bit before. Gotta talk to her. Laura shows you around a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. Case, case, case. Walk this way. Na, na, na. Clipboard. Call number for your radio. That's my desk. And I have to hurry up. All right. We're going to put it back to fast, I guess. Okay. Now we're going to take this, take file. Okay, I got the file. Then we have to take board. Clipboard. Okay. Na 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 na. Take poster. Okay. Put clipboard down. Okay. We got our evidence. Okay, it's a bad save anyways, so we don't care. Now we just need to wait for her to come back, I think. At least my save game wasn't too far. Okay, she's back. Bye. Yeah, we're going. See ya. Yeah, I had to go back this far, Hunter, because I overrode my saves like a big noob, as usual. What happened to my radio? I put it back when I put my keys back. I was a big moron. I think the only chance to get a radio is, keeping it and not putting it back. After that, you're pretty much done for. If you don't pick it or keep it on you. So that's the problem I had. Oh, shoot. All right. I passed a red light, another death. God damn it, this game, man. You're responsible for your radio. All right, move. I'm going. Gotta check the car again. Jim Walls, a total jerk. I think he's a big troll. That's what I think he is, Coyote. But he doesn't have a Twitter, so I can't call him out on this game. He was a troll before the troll term even existed, All right, I gotta be careful now. You have to be at least slightly masochistic to play this game. I guess so. I guess so. But I wanted to get through it because I never did. Oh my god, hang on. I'm getting a little bit of anxiety here. Anxiety with car. Oof. Perfect parking. That was perfect. All right. See judge. Get warrant. Emergency. All right. Quick. Hey, Raph, what's up? I'm good. What about you? We're redoing a part that I totally failed because I didn't have bloody radio extender. This game is the first retail game you got when you were kids. You used to watch your brother play. English was too hard for you at the time. You sound like me. You sound like me. Are you me? Are you me from an alternate dimension? Because that was the same thing. It was when I was a kid and I was watching my brother play, and English was really hard for us at that time. Couldn't understand what was supposed to happen in the games. Alright, let's go to the courtroom. Let's barge the door open. What? Oh, I had to open the other door. Ugh. Jason Tesselli. Who is that? Show poster. Show file. On your 10D1000 from Radio Shack. I had a PC though. Yeah, tell nipple story. Time to tell the nipple story to this judge, and they all laugh. Alright. And if you saw the word nipple, you saw correctly. And they're making nipple jokes and stuff like that. Alright, give me my warrant so I can get out. Alright. Now I'm gonna save evidence collected. Because these save games are all bad anyways. This game kinda turn you off to the genre. Though Star Trek: A Final Unity was really good. Yeah, I have it mounted and ready. I haven't played it yet though. I want to play it. I couldn't play it on the GOG stream because it's not a game available on GOG, but it's definitely a game I want to play. Definitely a game I want to play. I should start a dead counter for this game or something. Because I'm racking the deaths up like so much. The counter is going up. What the hell? What the hell, game? Ah, this is so tough. Jesus. Alright, let's shorten the save game time in case I do the same accident again. I did it! Oh Jesus, I hit F3 all the time. The key to repeat the last sentence. Alright, done. Let's go in. Blah blah blah. Okay. Be right back. We're doing this, guys. We're almost back to where I failed. Almost. Just a few more minutes and then we're back. We're back on track. Damn. This game, man, this game. So brutal. Alright. We're leaving because we don't have anything to do here anymore. I don't know if I'm gonna need my gun to be loaded, but may as well, right? It's part of the Sierra experience. You have a classic WoW experience and then you have a Sierra experience. And that's it, right? Classic WoW experience. Alright, quick. Good. I'm not even, like, I'm in England right now, driving on the other side, but nobody cares. Alright, let's go get Laura. Youth. I don't even care anymore. Looks like Laura is waiting for you. You wonder what's up? Yes, I wonder what's up. Get in the car. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that was kind of close. Let's go. We're going. We're going. And we're properly parked now. Oh my god. That was like a pixel perfect exit. The game becomes more difficult as you play it. They're putting a wrench in your driving skill, putting you back further in the driving lot. I think Jim Walls was like, you know, the most difficult part of being a cop is driving properly. I don't know what's his voice like, so I'm just making it up. Proper driving procedures. And then they give you this weird thing. Definitely anxiety with car here. As I'm heading into the park. Slam dunk, like Tom says. Let's talk to her. Okay, Sonny, I'll move the car out of sight and monitor for backup. Ask about backup. This is call dispatch? Okay. I don't know, man. Use radio. Oh, Jesus Christ. Because I want to make sure I'm testing the radio in case the game goes like, you didn't test the radio batteries are dead. Alright. You know, this game, man. I can't take no more chances. Check batteries. Oh, what's a battery? Okay, that's fine. Look around. Beautiful park is caressed by a gentle breeze. Alright, let's hide. You conceal yourself. Excuse me, it's really hard. Okay, well, I'm gonna do a radio check in a second. In the bushes, but with a clear view of the table. You key your extender and notify Detective Watts that you're in a concealed position. She responds to your transmission. 10-4 will maintain radio silence until I hear from you. Okay, watch. Draw gun, maybe? Alright. Nothing was said, so I assume that he drew his gun out. I don't know about this game, man, if I'm supposed to wait or not. Wait. Can you do that? Well, I'm waiting. Speed things up, please. Okay. Whatever. Oh! There we go! You quietly watch a man enter the picnic area. Time to save! Alright, time to save. Where do I save now? Where do I save? Over Carol? Probably a good one to save over. Bad boy. Alright, we can't use the radio because he's gonna hear us. Okay, so I don't know, I watched a lot of cop movies and stuff. And apparently you can't arrest somebody until a crime is committed. So I have to see them exchange drugs before I can go and say, cop! Arrest them for having a picnic without a license. That's a good one. Ape and the World. Yes, it's Police Quest 1. Wait until they commit the crime and then call for backup. It sounds like a good idea. Yeah, if I'm by myself, maybe they're gonna shoot me. Okay, he looks fishy. Hang on, we're gonna slow things down a bit. Normal speed. Solid plan. Yes, we have a plan. Okay, he's waiting. He's looking. Oh, maybe he's trying to cross the street. Actually, he's looking on both sides. Okay, well, I think the game kind of wants me to make mistakes. Just arrest them for resisting arrest. Yeah. Well, he's not resisting anything right now. He's just waiting. He's waiting for his pal, I assume, because they said that the informant said that they're supposed to be doing a drug exchange. Jesus Christ. What am I Oh! He's right there. Another figure carefully approaches the picnic table. Could it be his drug contact? Are you sure you watch TV? He's resisting arrest right now. He's coming right for us. There he is. The bad guy. Look at him. He's got sunglasses and a pinch and everything. Mario, is that you? Where's the wrench? Psst, Vic. Were you followed? That's pretty far to be whispering, eh? The psst thing. Do people do that again? Like, do people still do that? Psst. Psst, 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 psst. Sunglasses and mustache. He's clearly evil. Oh, psst. No way, man. It's cool. He's downwind. I got the stuff. Did you bring the cash? Psst. Psst. Okay. Yeah, right here. Got some cash. Our suspect hands what appeared to be an envelope to the other suspect. Got cash. The drugs. The second suspect returns a small plastic bag containing a white substance. Of course, they're just doing a... It really is flour. It's not drugs. They're... Alright. This is when I think I should be acting. Highway Time is an old save game too. Bad Boys 2. Call backup. Keep it down. This is a stakeout, remember? Wait! Hey man, it's some guy with a gun. I'm out of here. Oh shoot! I was too fast. No. I was too slow or too fast? Hang on. Stop. Halt, you shout. Police officer! Yeah, so what? Ain't nothing wrong been done here. Where are you going? Nobody's gonna do anything illegal with you hanging around. What? Hang on. Alright. Halt! Police officer. Jiggers, the fuzz! Shouts the pusher. I'm out of here. Don't shoot, officer, shouts the young man. I give up. Call backup. Laura, grab him! Aww. What are the police procedures? Okay, let's read the procedures, guys, because we're just told that we didn't follow procedures. Jesus Christ. Shoot first, ask questions later. Yep, apparently that might be that. Hang on. Alright. Okay. Levels... No. Hang on. You always have to identify yourself as a cop. You do? Hang on. A person... No. Use... No. No, that's the Miranda rights. Driving codes. Vehicle safety. I don't care. Felony... No. Felony arrest. Before proceeding with arrest, your backup unit must be staked in close proximity. Oh, I gotta maintain radio contact with your backup unit. Observe the crime. Have weapon drawn at the ready. Identify yourself as a police officer to the suspect. Command suspect to keep his hands over his head. If at any time suspect drop his hands, prepare to take defensive action. Is the suspect flee? Follow the suspect on foot. Maintain radio contact if possible. If the suspect takes aggressive action, use necessary defensive action. Hey, Master Allen, what's up? The Zig, what's up? Good luck bringing down that angel. Yeah, that angel eluded me.
Hey, future dear lad.
What's up?
Somebody just followed.
Nice.
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow, Strider. Welcome. Search the prisoner, read suspect his rights, transport prisoner to jail. Alright. Obviously, we're not going to get that angel this time around. But we need to make sure that we're supposed to run after him, right? Okay. So I failed. Right. So instead of saying stop, I have to say police. Police! Halt! You shout. Police officer! God damn it. Yeah, okay. Hang on. I think I have to maintain radio contact. Use radio? Yeah, nope. I can't use the radio yet. God damn it. So this is not the proper order. What if I come out? No, he's shooting at me. I just killed that angel. The end. That's the end. You just blew that drug peddling punk into Police Quest 2. Coming to a computer near you. What? You just blew that drug peddling punk into Police Quest 2. Well, you've resolved the stakeout in an interesting and creative manner, but surely you can come up with a more professional approach. Wow, this game tells me to be more professional. Yet, Sonny Bonds have been calling like people like jerks and scumbags and everything. Gotta love Sierra marketing future games in their own content. Damn it! God damn it! It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. All right, let's go back to the manual real quick, because I don't understand. Your backup unit must be staked out in close proximity. Maintain radio contact with your backup unit. Observe the crime. Have weapon drawn at the ready. Identify yourself as a police officer to the suspect. One sec, Miranda. I'm gonna try one more thing. Stop, police. Or let's see what happens when he leaves, okay? Oh, hey, butt bread. This ain't enough. Where's the rest? As they argue, you realize that the pusher is dissatisfied with the content of the envelope. You quietly radio Laura. I'm moving in. You hook up anybody trying to take foot bail. Alright, here we go. I think that's fine now. Halt, you shout, police officer! Triggers the fuzz, shouts the pusher. I'm out of here. Don't shoot, officer, shouts the young man. I give up. Okay, so I did the identification. So now I need to ask for the hands up. That guy's gonna leave, but that's fine. Laura. Laura, grab him. Okay. Alright. So this is handled. Hands up. No. You got him under control. Just cuff him. Get down. The kids are so scared that won't be necessary. I'm following the procedure. Up a creek without a paddle. Okay, it's holster gun, right? Jesus Christ. It took me too long. I think you need to call back up as soon as they complete the exchange. You think so? Alright. Tactical police duck walk. Let's try while they're doing the exchange right now, right? At this save part. Call back up. No. I have to wait. Okay, so exchange over. Alright. Now I call them. Police. Call back up. Laura, grab him. I put my gun too early. Well, I don't even know how to put my gun down anyways. Hands up. Read rights. You better cuff him first. Why do you want me to cuff him so bad? Cuff boy. Jesus. How do you do that? What is it again? Holster weapon? Did I write it properly? Well, that's question 1. God, this game. This game! Alright. Okay. That's done. Hands up.
Thanks for the host.
Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host, Robabin. What's up? What is up? I'm getting owned at this game so bad. So bad. Holster your weapon first. Holster weapon. How can you do that? What do you mean, how can you do that? You just told me to holster weapon. Yeah, I'm getting owned. So this is time-based, and it says... get down, man. He doesn't want to get down. What if I just... Like, am I gonna lose? Well, no, I can't shoot. He's a boy. Not here. Alright. Due to your failure to admonish your suspect to his constitutional right to remain silent, the information you just obtained will be inadmissible as evidence, and you will be drop-kicked by the Honorable Judge Palmer across the Clearwater River. Jeez, this game! This game! Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's try again. Get down. No. Hands up. Read rights. Better cuff him first, but I can't. I can't. It doesn't want me to. See, I don't have anxiety with car anymore. I have anxiety with this bloody thing. What do I do? Can't go through him. Nope. I don't need to do that. The joys of text-based games, yes. Cuff, boy. Holster your weapon first. Holster weapon. Holster gun. Can you undraw your gun? Like... well, okay. A little trigger, happy aren't we, trying to shoot an unarmed high school boy who's obviously scared to death. Is hardly the proper solution here. Okay, thanks. No. I'm trying... Like, can you... What is... Okay, so here's the thing, okay? I'm just gonna load my game somewhere, okay? I'm gonna show you something. Cause I just... Hang in there, okay? Stay with me, guys. I don't know if it's bug jerk, but... I need a game where I'm actually somewhere with a gun. What do it? No, it's not that one. Okay, hang in there. Maybe redo? No, it's not doing it. Hang on. No. You forgot to take your holster. What? What? No, I believed you so much. I'm like, this game. No, it's not what do I do. Yeah, but you know, it's possible. Loaded revolver. Do I need a holster? I'm not even sure anymore. Revolver, no. If I put the gun... Yeah, I tried the Miranda rights. But when I do Miranda rights, it says... it says you have to cuff him first. And if I put the gun away, I think the game fails. Let's see. Let's try to put the gun in the holster. Put gun in holster. Alright. This game, man. If you do holster gun, you fail. If you put gun in holster, you don't. Hey Ash, what's up? It's so lame. It's so lame. This game, man. This game's gonna put... It's gonna take all the remainder of sanity I have. It's a stupid game. If you put verbs in a certain order, this game is like, nope, you fail. Why? Why do you do that? Yes, I'm broken. I'm on the verge of breaking down, and I know I have the bloody poker game to do. That I know. All right. I think we got it. Unless this game decides to fail me again. Jesus. You cough when trembling suspect. Read rights. Carefully you admonish your suspect of his Miranda rights. Done! You have the right to remain silent. What you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. Whew. You forgot your poker face. They call your bluff. Game over! Alright. Done. Now, search suspect. The search reveals nothing except the school identification card and a small bag containing a white powdery substance that you watched him get from the pusher. Alright. Question suspect. Sims is reluctant but cooperative. You learn he has been selling to kids at the Jefferson High School, including Officer Cobb's daughter, Kathy. Kathy? Kathy? Katsy. In French, it's Katsy. Kathy. All right, we got the bad boy that's selling drugs to our friend's daughter. What do you mean crackle static crackle? Uh-oh. Come. Follow me. Hey, Rexina. Alright, he's following me. Good. You follow Sim to the patrol car. Laura asks, "What took you so long, Hot Rod? I picked up this loose end trying to take foot bail on you." She's got him! You mumble under your breath. Yeah, sure, Laura. Probably just grabbed the first white male you could find. What? Sonny Bones is like the guy with tons of stereotypes and I don't know, man. This guy, if you guys were with me on the other playthrough, he has his friend. I can't remember his name. Was it Kevin or something like that? Peter? Paul? Just a generic name. And the guy's like, my life is awful. My wife is about to leave me. I have a drinking problem. My daughter's getting drugs. Keith. Thank you, Hunter. And then, you know, he's just like pouring out all his bad things to you. And Sonny Bonds, instead of saying, "Yeah, bro, it sucks, man. It's gonna get better. You need help." Sonny's like, he just ignores him completely. And he got cured with Hoochie Coochie Anna. It's insane. It's so bad. He has no manners. He's not polite. And he's filled with stereotypes. It's almost as if he's upset that she's a girl and she caught the bad guy. Anyways, whatever. I can't do anything. He's just doing it on his own right now. Yep, the 80s. Alright. It might be wise to question these guys while they're still shaking. But I did it before. I say it again, just in case she didn't do it. No, Keith is the other officer. Jack, thank you, Hunter. Jack was the guy that had all these problems, and then Keith comes in with the cake for Jack, and instead of Sonny Bonds telling Jack, "Oh, your life sucks and everything," he says, "Hey, Keith, what's up, Keith? Hey," and then Uchi Kuchi Hannah comes in. Yeah, bad cop. Yeah, bad cop or worse? No, not good cop, bad cop. Bad cop and worse cop. So I'm like, she's the bad cop, but I'm the one that has the fist, right? Okay, I read their rights for the second time just to make sure. Well, I already had that answer, but what about this boy there? I already did it. Alright, get in the car. Laura comments, Lieutenant Morgan will be real happy with this bust. Sure. If you say so. Alright, we got the boys. He's a dealer, dirty scum, lock him up. Bad boys. Alright, where are we bringing them? To the jail, I guess? Take your prisoners to jail. Thank you. We'll do that. I'm driving slowly because I'm so scared of... Oh, that was so close, guys. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? I was a pixel off and I would have had an accident. This is like, you know, big Monka-esque moments or heavy breathing. You know? Oh, and I almost ran a red. Almost ran the red light. Meanwhile, on the other side of Lytton, nothing happens. Hey Duck, what's up? I'm waiting for this light to come green so I can move. I was... Hang on, is he on the right side or I'm on the wrong side? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oof. He almost hit me. I was like this close. I don't even think you need to get on the highway though in this game. Or do you? Unless you lose your temporary status. Do I need to call dispatch? I probably need to. 2 in custody en route to jail. Okay, good. I had to do that. Or, I don't know. I told them what I was doing. I really do dig the map though. I think it's really cool. Okay, so I'm not going through that light. They'll be out to lunch. Oh, we gotta go back to the coffee place. I dig the map, but it's difficult to drive around. The warden will be out to lunch at the jail. Do you think so? I hope not. Do they have people that replace them? Open door. Oh, he would be out to jail if I didn't tell him. Oh, I see. Really? It's that dumb? Oh my god. She's not even closing her door. I feel like I'm role-playing closing these doors. You get me, like you... I believe you so much. Laura says, get the door, Sonny. I'll keep an eye on these boys. Alright. It sounds so possible. Yeah, I know. It's so likely that now I'm ready to believe anything. Push the buzzer. The jailer releases the electronic lock. Alright, boys. Go in. Slam dunk. Tom, are you around? Slam dunk Donnie yells through the fence. Hey, baby. You boys play basketball? It's Slam dunk Donnie. I have to take a screenshot for you. If you're not around, I'll put it on your Discord. There we go. and I'll send it to you. Slam dunk, Denny. This game is so 80s. I hope Donnie's in Police Quest 2. I don't know, eh? We're gonna have to check that one out too. And I happen to have it. Sunny says, Laura, I'll wait here while you complete the booking. You're around. Awesome. Slam dunk. Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot. Alright, what do I need to do? The jailer greets you with a friendly, oh no, here comes more paperwork. Oh, that's... Oh no, I gotta work. The jailer says, this is certainly a fine-looking group you got this time, Sonny. Alright. Drugs? Drugs. Yeah, drugs. Okay, drugs it will be, the jailer says. Fill out the booking slip and give me his property. Fill slip. What's... right slip? Take prop... Search, man? How can you do that? Oh, you remove inventory and deliver the prisoner's personal property to the jailer along with the booking slip. I didn't have to do anything. Jailer says, okay, Sonny, remove their cuffs and put the little pushers into cell number 1. Alright. You remove the cuffs and place them in your handcuff case. I'm gonna sue you for making them cuffs so tight, Flatfoot. What a cool insult. A Flatfoot threatens your prisoner. Glasses on glasses, yeah. It's like we can go deeper. We can go deeper with more glasses. Okay, here's where I'm confused. The guy with glasses, what's his name, Baines or whatever, he had a gun. So did Laura take it off his pockets or something? I think you boys know where to go. You tell them. Glasses over glasses. Up yours, Dick Tracy. You'll never make this stick. Alright. Hey, Bonds. I'll wait for you in the car. She should have if she was following the procedure. Game is over. Boop! But I don't have any control over her. She's supposed to be the one, you know. At least, if this game wanted to be even more 80s, it should have had this part where you do the search and you find a gun because she didn't do her job properly, because women shouldn't be police officers, right? I mean, Alright, we got our gun. If you say so. Nah, I'm joking. I don't know about that. I still hear stories about, you know, that kind of stuff. At least recently, a couple of years ago, I think there was what you call them when there was a lady cop that sued some RCMP officers for discrimination, and it was a pretty big deal. I think even like something like sexual harassment and everything. But it's like that. I mean, it's slowly getting better, but it's going to take a long time before, you know, people become a bit more respectful about the opposite gender in a more gendered role. Like, people tend to make fun of male nurses because it's supposed to be a woman's job, and it's not necessarily. But anyways, that was a poor taste joke. I apologize for it. Dirty Harry got along well with his female partner. I think that... Hey, good night, Matt. Thanks for dropping by. There's also the in Lethal Weapon, Briggs got really along with the female officer, didn't he? When they did the Scar show off. I'm glad you accept the apology, Morinda. You know, we all say stupid things sometimes, and what's important is to apologize and realize it. All right. Please don't call me Shirley. I don't get this reference. You have to explain to me. Let's get back to the office. I've got work to do. But I got work to do too. I don't know what's my work yet. Oh, it's from Airplane. I think I only saw it in French. So sometimes the jokes don't necessarily carry over. They change them sometimes. Ah, okay. I have to see the segment and then maybe. Oh, these guys, when they stop at the lights, they scare me. It's so close. Oh, okay. Hey, jeez. Guys, this is my blonde moment. A super blonde moment. Yep. I have to apologize again for the Pepiga moment. It happened. Sonny, I'll go write up this arrest. I'll bet Jack is over at the Blue Room, says Laura. Why don't you go tell him we nailed the rat who was dealing dope at Jefferson High? All right. Do I go and talk to Jack like that, or do I have to go?
Hey there, I'm Dialad from the past. Thank you so much for subscribing. Dialad from the future will thank you in a second.
Hey, the Dallas Texan. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Welcome. So cool. Thank you for joining the group and have these cool emotes, by the way, that are drawn by the very Robobin in the chat right now.
Hey, thank you so much for these gift subs.
What?
Hey, Dialad from the future.
Yes.
Did you just see that?
Yeah.
And are you gonna thank them?
Of course I am.
Your support means everything to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Dallas Texan. Congrats, everybody! You guys have emotes. You can share the love. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dialad,
Yep.
check this out. Someone just followed.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thanks for the follow, Crazy. But yeah, congrats to everybody who got a new set of emotes. Saturday morning gaming show. I've rated you a couple of times. Hunter the Bear, Gargan 100, Duck Live, Lucidius, Deathwind 21, Ultranova, Geek Patriot, 100 Player, Master Alentry. Nice! Congrats, everybody. Thank you. 10 times. I'm gonna do like in Space Quest 6 when you thank the whole crew for their support. Much appreciated. Very, very cool. Very cool. If you're around, make sure you give a nice thanks to Texan for this. All right. Now I have to make a decision where what I'm gonna do. Either I go and take a shower and then I go see the guy at the Blue Room, or I just go and do it in my dirty clothes. Did you miss it? No, you didn't miss any. I have to backtrack. I did take a shower because I had to reload, and then I had to take a shower again. What's the showers? This is Shower Simulator 1. Because apparently, according to procedure, you have to take a shower and you change clothes. So, I think I've taken like 3 or 4 showers in this game so far. So I think I can save on this one safely. Go to blue room. Let's try to go to the blue room. Like, just with the... I have a feeling I'm not supposed to take the undercover car to go to the blue room, but I guess we're gonna see, right? It's part of the excitement, to die for stupid reasons. But I don't know if I'm on shift or not. Like, am I still working? Because there's no nights in this game. Don't want no dirty cops. Squeaky clean cops. Only in this game. You die for stupid reasons 4 hours later. You think so, Skymerald? You know what? Like, you've been making me believe all these things, and I don't know anymore. And that's the thing. I died because I didn't have my radio on, and it was almost 4 hours later, in a way. Oh, I was there! I was there, game. I was there! Literally. See? I was trying to park. Look at that. I was parking. They will smell. They will smell you're a cop. Climber. Don't panic. Don't panic. Stay calm. Oh, thank you, Derp, for being around. Bad way to get on a vacation. What? But I think that's a great way to get on a vacation. Well, I mean, if you don't have to pay for the repairs anyways. I wonder if I have to go. I'm really curious. What if I do have to? What if I do have to? It's scary to think about that. But it takes forever. No, we're gonna try. I'm just gonna speed it up. I'm gonna try to not get into an accident. But I don't want to save and lock myself by overriding my save and be like, oh no, I had to take a bloody shower and I had to change in my civilian clothes. But I'm already in my civilian clothes, that's the thing. But yeah, this game is so nasty. The driving is like, you gotta be pixel perfect. And that's not something I am. Pixel perfect person. I tend to just like, wee. So I don't drive like this in real life. But in this game, I do. Ah! No, I can't say it. I can't say. I can't say this word. Can't say this word. But I was so close. I was that close. It's gonna make me swear. This game is going to make me swear. It is. I do it, but in the privacy of outside the stream. I think the god of myth can concur on that. I know I can't go to the dark side, at least not on stream. All right, I gotta save, but I can't save on go to the blue room. I gotta save on something that I think I don't need anymore. You don't swear at this game, you're probably a Vulcan. We'll see. I want to have my Vulcan cards. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get upset, but I'm not gonna swear. Let's see if I can do that. I might have to do a no swear jar like Traz. Please game, please. Thanks for believing me. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Alright, okay. Attempt number 5. Is this for real? Like, I hit stop. For realsies. I'm getting big driving anxiety right
I'm not
now.
in the mood.
Not in the mood. Mood's a thing for cattle and love play.
You said it. You said it, Patrick. Thank you so much, Scrant. Sorry if I say it wrong. Appreciate the bits. Oh, come on! Really, game? It's like I'm doing it on purpose. I'm not. I'm dying inside. The spice must flow. Yes, the spice must flow. Ah. Yeah, I'm getting trolled by this game big time. You know what? This is the game AVGN should review. This is what you should review AVGN next. Without swearing, but you always swear in your videos. But I love them. Alright. Oof. Is it going to be enough? Yes! Finally! We're there. Open door, close door. Yeah. AVGN should play Police Quest 1 or the Police Quest series, and he should play Codename Iceman. And try not to swear. Oh, here's our depressed guy, Jack. Last stream I was talking about the way he looks like this. He's got his 2 arms on the side or on the table. I can't really do it because I have more pixels than he does. But look at his face. He looks like he's looking at the void. It's gotta take 2 hookers this time, but I got good news for him. I busted his daughter's busher or whatever. You enter the blue room and see Jack seated at a table. He appears to be quite intoxicated. Oops. I think that I arrived maybe a little bit too late. Oh, okay. Alright. Nothing happens? Hello? Hello? To Jack. Okay. Oh, okay, let's see what he does now. Trying to cheer Jack. You tell him about the Victor Sims arrest and how he was responsible for selling dope at the high school. I should have stopped at the shower. Alright, what is gonna be his reaction? Sonny, I really do appreciate you nailing that filthy scumbag pusher, but I'm afraid it might be too late. Uh-oh. What does he mean by that? Hey, Ripley. Yeah, more police quiz. My daughter, Katie, is in the intensive care ward over at Lytton General Hospital, he explains. She's in a coma from a drug overdose. There's nothing I can do. So your daughter is intoxicated and you're drinking yourself away? That sounds like a good combo. She took too much of that sweet powder? Yeah. Oops. Oh, Sonny, there's nothing anyone can do. Get over yourself. Oh, get a grip. That's what Sonny said last time. The bartender says, for your information, Sonny, I have a cab on the way for Jack. Thank you. You're a responsible bartender. Wasn't that what he said? Sonny last time? He said, get a grip? Or it's the other guy, Keith. Get a grip? ? quick call Kuchihana. She's gotta work overtime to cure his problem this time. This is like a soap opera. I know, Ripley, right? It's like a 3 p.m. show with cops. You find it interesting how media from the 80s were all like, drugs are bad, okay? Now it's like, well, cannabis really ain't that bad. Yeah. You know, things change. Things do change. Slap him should work. It's the 80s. Yeah, slap him, get a grip, throw some water on the guy. Get a grip. What's a grip? I sure would love to stretch the neck of that sorry dope pushing scum sucker that hurt my little girl. Let's be a good Canadian. What's a sorry? What? Well, it's definitely not a game made by Canadians. Bury your feelings, Jack, deep down and never speak of this again. The cab driver shouts out, "Hey, who called for the taxi?" Alright, he's getting up. That's it for me, Sonny. I'll see you later. He's okay now. He doesn't even want more I was gonna say more dope, but it's not dope, it's actually alcohol. You need to put the A in there. Sorry. I can't say it the way you do. It's difficult. So. Eh. Phew, man, this boy is in bad shape. Oh, he's got a mustache too. That's awesome. All right, I think we gotta go get a shower. Real, get up. Oh no, I can't get up. Sorry to have to tell you this, Sonny, says Keith, but I got some bad news for you. Really? It's like you have work and then you have the blue room, but you have no house, nothing in between. You never sleep in this game. Alright, tell me the bad news. Lieutenant Morgan sent me over here to advise you that your boy Taselli has escaped from jail. Huh. Okay. Taselli jumped a guard, then made it to the exercise yard, climbing where he escaped by climbing over the fence. That's a nice jail. They don't even have barbed wire or something like that. Oh boy. There is a citywide dragnet out on him right now. Morgan wants to see you back at his office ASAP. Electrify your fences, you noobs. See you later, Sonny. I have business to take care of. Okay, bye. Bye. Alright, we're not sleeping again. Do I need to take a shower? Or am I okay? I'm scared now. Shower? That might be important. You forgot to confiscate his jump before you locked him up. Yeah, I know. We still yet to eat or sleep. We're the perfect cup. Yeah, I know. And we haven't used the bathrooms yet. I mean, you know, aren't you supposed to do that? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. That was so close. You smell terrible. You're fired. Yeah, I know. It's my time to shine now. The light is green. Where's the cop place? The police station. Ooh. Let's go. Alright. Another bloody red light. And I should probably save too. That's why the showers are mandatory. Because you smell terrible. Oh! The light is green. Let's go. Oof. Okay, we got it. Ha! Alright. Open door. Close door. Da, 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 da. Alright, so I gotta see Lieutenant Morgan, right? Alright, we'll see if we need a shower yet. I'm supposed to see him ASAP, so here I am. It's good to see you, Sonny. Come over my desk. Oops. I know you worked hard trying to keep that punk Hoffman in jail. What a shame that it all was for naught. Okay? It's frustrating when a man does his best job, does the best job he can do, and some dummy screws it up. I wouldn't trust that tower guard or to guard our water fountain. He's bitching after other employees. After reviewing the Hoffman file, I think we should take a close look at the black book that was impounded along with his Cadillac. Get it from Ross in the evidence lockup. Okay, what else? Check it out, then get back to me. I have some other leads to investigate. When we next meet, I may have some new ideas. Inter-office bitching. It's a feature of all office, even cop ones. Red lights prove it's all a communist conspiracy. Yeah, red lights. Shouldn't be any red lights. Okay, give me what I need now. I need to go to the evidence locker. Get that thing. Russ says, "What can I do for you, fly boy?" Give me the black book. Now, Sonny, you know this is official evidence. Don't go running off with it. Alright. Take book. We don't need it. Okay, so I have to write down the stuff that I want to investigate. So we got $2,000 collected RG. Then set up. Okay, that one I know. It's HD is Hotel Delphine. Because I think I know there is a Hotel Delphine in the game. Gambling. Then blackjack, whatever. Initiate plan for dealer RO. I don't know RO yet. Meet JM and LW. LW, is it Laura Watts? Is Laura Watts like Cindy? $100? Who is LW? Like I'm look at that. LW. Laura Watts? JM? Alright. Ammo. Meet Northwest Boss. Lunch Robert G. Lunch. Ellie Noire was similar, but much more recent. I played Ellie Noire. I liked it, but the protagonist was a jerk. Blackjack and hookers, classic, right? Discipline Pimp 1, Discipline Pimp 2. Terminate LW. So it's not Laura Watts. Okay, he met with them, but he needs to terminate them. Cole was an arse. Yeah, he was a big arse. Cole Phelps. A poker with JB. God damn these names. With JB. Cash profit total. Okay, yeah. I commented on this. It's like, oh, this is their marketing plan. Phonies goes meet Gutless Wonder. Gutless Wonder. I wonder who that is. It's probably the other name of Hoochie Initiate plan 3. Oops, excuse me. And then we're back to the beginning. Give evidence back. Close book. After browsing through the suspect personal address book, you return it as evidence. Yeah, it was Looney something. Yeah, I remember now, Scrant, because I mentioned it. I think when I looked at the book initially, I said that it was the guy that got murdered. If you want to play a cyberpunk up, Techno Babylon or Snatcher are pretty nice. I played Techno Babylon on my own on my iPad. Snatcher, I've seen people play. It's the guy with the Metal Gear thing, I think, Ultranova. Because it looks pretty cool. I've seen it voiced or something like that. Or I'm thinking about the other one. There's Snatcher, but there's also the space police guy. Yeah, there's a Metal Gear, I think, in Snatcher. Police Knots. It's like a little robot. Yeah, I watched you play Police Knots. Yeah. But yeah, there's Metal Gear in Snatchers. No joke. No joke, it's a tiny little Metal Gear. It's made by the same guy anyways, so... It's a pretty cool story, I like it. But it seems to me that this guy is obsessed by American culture. Kojima. I don't know what you guys think, but... And there's this other game he's making. That's trending or whatever. He has the actors. He has like big time American actors. It also takes place in the Metal Gear verse. Oh, nice. So are we gonna see a Metal Gear? You didn't hear it from you. It's a culturally common trait in Japan. Fascinated with the U.S. It goes reverse for the U.S. Japan as well. Yeah. Because anime, right, Miranda? But I think it's funny because when you look at Police Knots, it's like watching Lethal Weapon. Because you got Briggs and Murdoch. It's like, jeez. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. It's awesome. All right. So we gave that evidence back. Are we taking a shower? Innocent Until Caught was a good futuristic game. I think that's the buggy game Tom played recently, right? Innocent Until Caught? The one that you're in space, you're like a space pirate, and you're trying to evade taxes or pay your taxes back? Or maybe I'm confusing it with another one. Because I tried to help him out fix his problem, but he ended up fixing it himself because it was a bad save game. He picked up an item twice, and then the game just said, nope. Sonny, you should have been here an hour ago, says Archie. The boys were crawling over each other like rats on sinking ship, looking for a porthole when they found the chief was coming through. I guess he looked at the lockers? It's been a while since you've played. Whoa! Like, should I take a shower? Or should I not take a shower? Alright, let's try it out. Am I gonna get points for this, is the question. There's nothing like a hot shower. Nope. Doesn't look like it gave us any points. But we did it. Look at that chest. He's hot. Oof. How many showers does this guy take in a day? I don't know if it's a real day or anything. It's confusing to me. So hot. Oof. Oof. Watch out for the floor, man. It's so slippery you'll look like one of them dudes in the Russian ice follies. Okay, bye. And meanwhile the other guy is like still pooping. Okay. Are we using the computer this time around? Look at this computer. It's like bigger than my face. A few outdated memos filled with superfluous crap hang on the bulletin board. Yeah, I know. Look at the round screen. That's the best, I think. Use computer. Okay. Lytton Police Department online database. Good morning. Enter search string. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we got Jason Taselli, blah, blah, blah. Oh, jeez. I got so many things that I can enter in this database. 457. No record for this input. Jesus. R1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, look at that. I have an entry for this. I think it's like somebody got killed. Burglary still outstanding. Liver action, Remington rifle, Oak Stoke, blah blah blah, gold trigger. Contact Lytton PD. CO C034562118. 218. No record for that input. LOP 1238. And we got the Cadillac here. M65789. Jesus, the numbers. Motorcycle that got stolen. It's all written in HD. No. Nothing I wrote in that stuff is really helpful. Gutless Wonder. No. Cindy? Okay. Poker. JM. What was the name again? I probably have to print something, but I'm not sure what. Does this game? Yeah, it does end. The goose, but I'm halfway through apparently. I need to find something in the. Oh, I'm not sad. I'm just. You missed a good 30 minutes of messing around. And the game's not making me sad, it's making me upset. And I'm trying to keep my composure. It works much slowly when it's off. Turn on printer? Not close enough. What? Like... Hey Gregory, have a great night. Sorry, I look a little bit confused. So I'm writing things down, but I can't print them. A472 457 C. Hang on, I can't see. It's too small. Did I just delete something? C8476356. Nope. SW97 64912. Oh, hey, I have a phone number. 312 555 3382. Okay, I got a phone number. 555 sounds false. That sounds fake. That's not a real number. That's not a real number. let's look at the clipboard. There's also things on it, I believe. Those are the things I wrote down. Like that motorcycle. And then other things. But yeah, there's none of these have number. Is 312 Chicago area code? It's the wrong one?
Hello, guys. Thanks for raiding.
Hey!
Welcome.
Welcome! Hey, Herringstone! Welcome! Hello, everybody! How are you doing? What did you play? Sorry, I missed you. It's a raid! Yeah! We're playing Police Quest. You missed a very harrowing part where I kept dying. Liquor Cabinet raid. That sounds great. Hey, Pine what's up? Geek Patriot, you're back? Or you were still there? Lovely Jackie, hello! Orange Otterpop. And Tunda got us the cat back. 2 cats. My 2 favorite cats. Heavy Breathing and Frank. Oh my god, like, I would just put my face right into Frank, because he looks so soft. I love cats, but I'm super allergic. Then, I would put my face down the cat, and then I would sneeze for like 3 hours. You played Noita, a new pixely roguelite. You always rub your face into Frank. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm talking about rubbing my face on cats, and that sounds really weird. You call it the Frank therapy? He's so adorable. You had him. You were holding him the other day, and I was like, oh, so cute. He's like a cloud. He looks like a cloud. So I believe you 100%. 100%. And is it like, my brother had a cat, but he was like a big ball of fluff. And then when you held the cat, there was like this thick of hair and just that of cat. Our stream pets are so cute. Yes. I love people with stream pets, but I only have a fish, so it's not very exciting or interesting. Oh, he's a chunker. Okay. I had a big blue Persian when I was a kid, and he was a chunker too. But it sucked because his hair was always getting into mats and stuff. Chunkers, yeah. They're the best cat, the chunkers. Well, I know it's not good to have a fat cat, but okay, shh. You like the randomness of it? Sonia just got a call from the jail. Hoffman's attorney is on his way back over there with... What? Excuse me? I thought he... What? This game played me while I was like greeting you guys. That sucks. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay. If you found anything at all that we can use to hold this sucker, now's the time to use it. What? Take whatever you have and get over to the courthouse and see if you can get a no-bail warrant out to Judge Palmer. But... What? What? This game keeps tripping me every time. It's like I do 2 steps forward and I take 3 backwards. Ugh! Well, I shouldn't have taken a shower. That's what happened. This game. Alright, so I think I have to look again. Use computer? And I said, what did I say? I said SW 97649 921. Okay, yeah, I got this number. but I wrote it down. And I was going to call this number and see if he would help me out. But then this girl just came in and she's like, "Hey, the bail is going to be removed or paid." This game is great to watch, but it's so tough to play. I know, it is so tough. So tough. Phone number to dial: 312-555-3382. So we're calling Chicago. Pick up, dude. Chicago PD, Detective Taber speaking. How may I help you? Oh, Jesus. I have to tell him what is the number? Gun? But it's amazing how these guns get around. Oh, that weapon was reported stolen by a local nightclub owner. Guess it's your problem now. Good luck. Click. Wow. Really? Yeah, that's super oof. It's like, it's your problem now. It's too bad. Life sucks. Ask him about shower procedure. Yeah, I think I should do that. Maybe it would be more helpful if I did that before. Oof, okay. So what's next? I have to find evidence to keep that guy in. What was his name? I don't remember what's his stupid name. Gotta do it with the... What's the Chicago accent? Because I can't do that. I have no idea what it's supposed to sound like. I'll be right back, guys, because I really have to go to the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, 1 second. Yeah, I don't know what a Chicago accent's supposed to sound like. So I don't think I would nail it. Or be any close to what it would sound like. 1 sec. Alright, back to the game. Chicago? 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 Yeah, I'm supposed to sound like Matt Damon, right? Because doesn't he have a Chicago accent? Chicago? She? Oh. Matt Damon! You're not from Chicago. Chicago. I can't say it in French. Chicago. Chicago in French. But whatever. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know the American accents that well. That's better? Nice, okay. So apparently if I say it the French way, it sounds more like the Chicago accent, right? It's funny. Interesting. Alright, so I don't know. I sat on the toilet and I was thinking about the shower procedure, but I have come with no ideas on what I'm supposed to do. Either way, I think I probably have to look at the files. Yeah, apparently he's from Boston. I suck. Alright. No, that's a black guy. It's Justin. No, it's not. Malone? Malone, right? Look at Malone. No, that's the girl. There is, I think it's what is it, Watson? Alright, let's listen to that Chicago accent. Hang in there. How do I get my browser up? Oh, look at that. That's Canadian life. Huh? Suck it, Canada. Can't watch this stuff. Sorry. Can't watch in the country because you're not American. Not American. Can't steal the accent. Do you do French accents like on Paris to Nice? Oh, this is way too difficult for me. The only real French accent I can differentiate is maybe the one from my god, the one, the southern one, and the Paris accent, but that's it. Like I can't do them though. I can't pretend to be a French person speaking English, but that's the best I can do. Chicago accent is sort of like a Canadian accent. Yeah. The jokes like ziz, putting z's everywhere. You don't know how to type French? That's okay. You don't need to. I can do it. I can speak French, but not on stream. All right. I wanted to look at Jenkins. No, I looked at him earlier. Which part of Canada is French as first language? Only Quebec. Well, you have two official languages in Canada, right? You have French and English, but French is preeminent in Quebec. And then you have French is spoken in all the provinces, but mostly in Quebec. Like you have people speaking French in Ontario, in the eastern coast, like in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and stuff. Yep. Quebec has special French laws about signage and stuff. And they have what the English people like to call it the French police. In French we call it Office de la langue française. And what they do is they just bust people that aren't using French signage and French software and stuff. A couple of years ago, when these games were out, they were in English, right? But now the French police has struck down the hammer, and they have to provide a French version for the game. Well, yeah, we do have a lot of slang, but we have more French words than they actually have in France. You love this game, but you're dead tired. Have a great night, Joel. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be going much further myself, because I actually started on time tonight for once. Is it illegal to not speak French and at work? No, it's not illegal. But I believe that your employer has to provide you with French paperwork and stuff, and also French tools in French. Like the company I work for is a company that's, dispersed in the whole country, and we have to make sure that their computers are displaying the menus in French. Otherwise, they can get fined by the French police. You missed out a lot. Vicky is my #1 fan? Ooh, nice. I'm humbled. Yeah, maybe I should just stop it there and chat with you guys a bit about that.
Hey, Dialab from the future.
Hello there.
We have a new follower.
That's awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Ari Senza. I apologize if sometimes I just massacre your name. It's totally not intentional. Totally not intentional. Let's put some music on, and I'll have to sit down and think a bit what I want to do next for this part of the game. Ooh, that's loud. Hang on. Let's put it a bit. Yep. Oh my god.